Hey guys, this is Dano from Hidden Bigfoot Research Labs, and today we are replacing a 12 volt voltage regulator on a 1972 Volkswagen Beetle. Okay, but there is a catch. On this one there is no motor, transmission, or drivetrain because I cut it up and built it into a Trike motorcycle. But I can show you where the part originally was, because I had it go bad and I had to replace it. Whenever I pulled that regulator out, I believe it was right in here. Yeah, see, I think the wire even came out of right there. But I'm pretty sure that's where that regulator was at. It was right there underneath the back seat on the driver's side. But alright, I'm going to go down the garage where the Trike is, and then we'll replace it on the Trike. Alright, here is the 1972 homemade Beetle Trike. And it's a work in progress, guys. I plan on doing a lot of carbon fiber to it and hiding a lot of ugly. It's only maybe like an eighth of the way done. And see, I got that regulator just bolted to the fan shroud right there. It's rolled many miles, trust me guys, it's been a good trip. Alright, I've put some miles on this thing already. But it's got a metal screw there. Oh, and I do got the battery unhooked. Alright, now I just need to move all my wires from that one to this one. And then I'm just gonna bolt that thing right back to the shroud. Give me a minute to hook this up and I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, before I unhook this, I wanted to show y'all how I know it's a regulator. Hey guys, this is future editing Dano. When I did that regulator, like, I'm just gonna delete the footage. When I was doing it, first I thought they gave me a bad regulator, but I had a broken wire, I think. I don't know, it's been so long. And then I just decided to go ahead and finish the recording as if it was a regulator, but I'm not gonna post all the footage of me figuring out that, oh, that wasn't the regulator. Like, I even thought the generator was going bad at first, but I believe I just had a short is what happened. So I'm gonna finish. I did finish the recording, but my regulator wasn't bad that day. I did figure that out. I just didn't realize it till after I got the new one. I even replaced it and they give me my money back. But that's what happened. But I did want to show y'all how it would be done if I did have to replace it. Alright, thanks and continue watching. Thanks guys. Okay, I'm going to start it up, and then his here is a 12 volt generator, not an alternator. They did go alternators later, and there's alternator conversion kits, but I have not put it on yet. And don't know if I'm gonna. But anyways, this generator, when it kicks on, see, I got my voltmeter. When it kicks on, it's going to put out a whole bunch of power. It'll be higher than 12 volt. And then this regulator here cuts it down to 12 volt and don't let anything more. Rather, the faster that generator spins, the more power it's going to produce. And that's why this regulator is so important. 1268, 1268. But let me start it. My key's right there, my clutch is there. See, we're still at 1242, and it'll slowly go down. See, my headlight is a little dim. Okay, this is when I figured out that the generator wasn't connected to the battery, because I had the negative terminal of the voltmeter connected to the negative end of the battery. And when I would test the battery, it was losing power. When I tested from the generator to the battery, I wasn't getting any form of a connection. That's when I realized I had a broken wire, and the generator was working at the time. The regulator would have been too, but I wasn't getting power to it. That's when I realized, oh, okay, I don't have a bad regulator, but I'll finish the video as if I do. I'm just gonna go ahead and show y'all how to change this out. I ended up getting sidetracked, so I'm gonna take this back off. I checked it with my voltmeter, and I was getting some weird results, but the generator's under warranty. and this part is right around 50 years old anyways, so I'll just go ahead and put the new one on. And looking at these wires, I'm not sure exactly what they all go to, but it looks like these two go to the generator, and this would be underneath the back seat. And this is the harness out of the Volkswagen Beetle. Once I get a little bit farther and get a few more things, I'm going to build just a whole new harness for this thing. So this is incomplete. I don't know what to wire in, and I don't want to have to cut the harness open 20 times. And I just kind of play around on it. Alright, here's the old one, and I'm just going to disconnect. Actually, I am going to disconnect this one because I'm pretty sure that's the one that shorted out on me, and I don't actually need it right now. I can see where it was getting hot right there. But we'll tie it in a knot so I know which one that is, because I may need it later. But now for you Volkswagen people, you would want to plug that back in. I just don't need it anymore, or at least not right now. But to save footage, I'm just gonna, like I said, move all these over. Put each wire back where it was. Alright, I hooked up everything with the blue wire, and if it was hooked up, it'd be right there. But I don't need it on this one, like I said. And I'm gonna put it back onto the body, or the shroud. And this is out of the way of the blowers. It's not hitting it. Okay, I did just notice this tab. I was able to bend it down. You want to make sure it's not bent down when you're done, because you don't want it to short out. I do believe that's right. Alright, just for shits and giggles, let's open this one up. Because if you're broke down, sometimes you can get her going again. There ain't a whole lot to these regulators. And you make sure you don't lose that piece of cardboard. You want to make sure that these switches, see that one's kind of stuck open. You want to make sure that they're functioning properly. And I'm going to put this one up just in case. But as you can see, it's all put back together, wire for wire. Like I said, make sure that tab ain't bent up in the wrong place when y'all do it. Make sure your ground and your positive is all right. Nothing wrong with always double checking, guys. But alright, thanks for watching, and please subscribe and check out my other videos.